back to the 7 Districts Sports Club in Ajman. It's the final fixture of the night, match number 20 of the fan code Emirates D10 2024, powered by 7 Districts. Emirates Red taking on a struggling Team Dubai, live and exclusive from the 7 Districts Sports Club. Well, we have absolutely no time to lose. The two teams heading into the middle is going to be Emirates Reds bowling first against Team Dubai. So an opportunity for Ronak Panoli and co to deliver with the bat. Delivering alongside me in the comm box is the one and only Rashid Mohammed. Good evening.
Good evening, Ahmed. Thank you very much. Good evening, viewers. Well, two sides locking horn. Aditya Shetty for Dubai, Amar Badami, Angad Nehru, Atar Rahman. He was featuring in the previous game, got some good runs under his belt. Ayman Ahmed, the fast bowler, Fahad Nawaz, Mohammad Irfan, Nilansh Keswani, Ramesh Shehzad, Ronak Panoli, the captain, and Vansh Kumar. So they've changed quite a bit. There's been some changes in the playing 11. Shahrukh Sheikh missing out, and Danish Qureshi as well. Taimur not part of the 11. So quite a few changes there, Ahmed.
Yeah, sea change. Plenty of new names in that squad. Meanwhile, let's take a look at Emirates Reds. We have Hafiz Almas, Hamdan Tahir, Junaid Shams. So a very all-rounder heavy side. Watch out for the young leg spinner Maroof Merchant. He's very talented. Of course, the superstar of UAE, the captain of UAE, Mohammad Wasim involved. Rais Ahmed, Shabaz Ali, Umair Ali Khan. Packed with superstars is that Emirates Reds D10 side. And they're certainly one of the hot favourites for the title this season, Rashid.
Oh, absolutely. And I think you're right. They're very turned towards the all-rounders. They've got Rais Ahmed. He's very talented. We haven't seen him bowl too much, but he can turn the ball as well. Zuhaib Zubair, another leg spinner in the side. Umair Ali Khan, well, he's been a good find for UAE cricket in the domestic circuit. Zishan Abid has been getting a lot of runs under his belt. So it's going to be a very, very exciting encounter. Dubai are yet to get off the mark. They haven't got any points under their belt. They would want to win a game and get off to a good start. Fahad Nawaz opening the innings. That's a good sign for Dubai. And I think alongside him, it'll be the usual. Is it Ronak Panoli? No, there's a change. Ramesh Shehzad alongside Fahad Nawaz.
Yeah, Ronak Panoli demoting himself in the batting order. Well, he has been in wretched form. Been getting out very early and putting Team Dubai under pressure. So sacrificing for the side. I'm not sure if that's the right decision, but let's see if it pays off. Ramesh Shehzad, very experienced, of course, represented the UAE for many, many years. And Shabaz Ali, excellent fast bowling all-rounder, will be taking the new ball.
Yeah, he's also a bowler to watch out for. He's shed quite a bit of weight. He's lost a few pounds. He's looking fitter and meaner. And he's done so well in this tournament so far. He's been giving Emirates Red the right kind of start, picking up wickets early on. That's what you need from your premier fast bowler.
Absolutely. Very consistent. Bowls that heavy ball. Can surprise you with his pace. He looks innocuous, but he's a very deadly bowler with the new ball. And let's see if he can get some early wickets. You can live stream all the action on the Sports Eye channel on YouTube. And of course, in India, watch live and exclusive on the Fan Code app. So match number 20 of the Emirates D10 getting underway. It will be Ramesh Shehzad to face the first ball. Oh, swing and a miss immediately. And that one just zipping through under the floodlights here.
Well, that's what he'll need to be careful. Under lights, the ball does zip a little bit. Just hurries on to you. We've seen in the previous game as well, a couple of batters getting out to the short pitch delivery, not able to time them well. So Ramesh Shehzad straight away, intent is quite clear. And that's what Dubai needs. They need a good start in the first 2 overs.
Yeah, the batting has not been consistent at all. Amar Badami has been relatively better, and like you mentioned, Atar Rahman played well, but it's always been one individual rather than the complete team effort. They need 2 or 3 batters to fire together. And Ramesh Shehzad has unleashed, but straight to square leg. Disaster for Dubai. Ramesh gone for a second ball duck.
Oh, what a good delivery that one. Forcing him to play that kind of a shot, and the intent was clear from Ramesh. He was trying to go big and put pressure on the bowler. Well, that's gone straight into the hands of Zuhaib Zubair, who's a brilliant fielder. Look at that. Eyes on the ball till the very last second. This is a terrible start this for Dubai. Losing their premier batter right at the start. Nothing on the board. First wicket down. Short stay for Ramesh. Second ball duck for him.
Well, Amar Badami, very early into the action, a lot earlier than he would have liked. But Shahbaz Ali, well, he's just continuing that rich vein of wicket-taking form. Bit of a false start there. But Amar Badami, tell us more about him, Rashid.
Well, he's been very consistent in the D10 format. I've enjoyed some of the youngsters doing so well. Tanish Suri, we saw in the previous game, was the player of the match. And Amar Badami, another batter who's done so well. He's been playing some good shots. Hasn't gone for the power hitting, but times the ball really well, and that's worked in his favour.
It certainly has. Was looking good earlier in the day as well. Oh, whipped in the air over square leg. And this time he gets the full Monty. Maximum.
What a good start this for Amar. We're just talking about how good he is with timing the ball, and look at that. Similar kind of delivery to what he bowled to Ramesh Shahzad, but this time just throwing a little too much on the leg side. Easy pickings, I would say. Not an easy shot to play first up when you get down into the wicket, but Amar has timed that perfectly and hit it for a maximum. Drama in the very first over.
Yeah, the difference was he got a lot lower to the ball and hence got the elevation. Ramesh was a bit broader with his back. He was upright, hence it went flat in the air. So got the distance and into the neighbouring oval where there's a club match going on and they were watching it. Wow, we've got a visitor from the neighbours. Oh, slow delivery. Beautifully bowled there by Shahbaz Ali.
Well anticipated as well by Amar. Good delivery and good response by the batter. They can't afford to lose too many wickets early on. So responsibility on the young shoulders of Amar Badami. Started well. Now just needs to carry on. Doesn't need to get carried away. Hit every ball for a maximum or a boundary. Just stay out there and enjoy the game. He's timing the ball really well. Just play with this basic game.
Absolutely, it's a very good batting wicket. Just respect the good deliveries, play the ball on merit, and you will be rewarded for your strokes. Another slow delivery, very nicely bowled by Shahbaz Ali, just running his finger down the seam of the ball. Well, you've been the manager of Team Dubai in the past for many years, and I would like to put you on the spot. We'll do that in the next over. One ball remaining in this first over of Shahbaz Ali. So far, doing a decent job. Was hit for 6, but dot balls after that.
I'll make sure I don't remind you to get into that, but or probably I'll ask you what you're going to ask in the break, during the break.
No, that's going to be a surprise for you and our viewing audience. Oh, sharp delivery, trying to ride the bounce and flip it over the third man. Luckily, did not hit the outside edge. 6 for 1 after the first over Dubai. So 6 for 1 Team Dubai. Mr. Rashid, you used to be the long-term manager of the Dubai side in these D tournaments. How do they turn around their fortunes? They struggled in the D50, couldn't get a win to their name, and now even in the D10, they just can't find the winning formula.
Well, I think they haven't got too much balance in the side for my liking. They don't have too many all-rounders. We see some team like Emirates Red, Fujairah, and the others, Abu Dhabi, they rely a lot on all-rounders. That's what you need in a shorter format. You need players who can be handy with the ball. You get more options. I think that's what Dubai is missing.
Yeah, they don't have enough dual role players. You're absolutely right. Zishan into the attack. Ripper of a delivery. And Fahad Nawaz just poking at it outside off. Was lucky, didn't get a feather edge to the keeper.
Well, that's what happens when you don't have too many wins under your belt. But before that, World Championship of Legends in Birmingham, England. That's one tournament to watch out for. There are going to be a lot of legends in that tournament. Third starts on the 3rd of July till the 13th of July. It'll be live from Edgbaston. Do watch that.
Well, I'm sure you've already booked your ticket, as have I. So let's head there together. Another sharp, quick delivery from Zishan. He's getting that ball to fizz through of that hard length.
Well, that's what I was going to make a point on previously as well. We saw somebody like Alishan Sharafu against Zishan Nasir, and he was using the crease. He came down towards the offside and hoiked him for a couple of maximums. That just changed his line and length and forced him to do something differently. Dubai, because they haven't got a win under their belt, they're not confident, they aren't able to do all of that.
Yeah, not playing those shots with any conviction, just trying to ride the bounce, glide it for a single towards third. This time getting tucked up in the body. Zishan Nasir. Was he trying to frighten him there? Well, it worked. It's 3 dot balls in a row.
Well, he definitely didn't want a single, and Fahad Nawaz unable to get it away. That's what this short format can do. Couple of dot balls and you're forced to play a manufacturer shot, and in doing so sometimes you play a faulty shot and lose your wicket. That's the nature of this short format, but you have to be confident, back yourself, play your natural game.
Absolutely. Maybe they're just overthinking it a bit here. Oh, this time was shaping up for the ramp and just had to drop and run there. So Fahad Nawaz took 4 deliveries to get off the mark, but he'll breathe a sigh of relief.
Well, but talk about how good this Emirates Red side has been. What a start provided by Shehbaz. Although he was hit for a maximum, those are the only 6 runs he gave in the first over. Picked up a wicket as well, and now Zishan Nasir continuing with that pressure on the Dubai batters, not allowing them to settle down, not allowing any singles. So runs, as soon as they bowl a lot of dot balls, that can just accumulate the pressure and force the batters to do all sorts.
Well, 10 deliveries of the power play and only 7 runs scored, and one of them was a 6. Oh, got big on him. Sharp delivery once again from Zishan. And I think that might have wrapped him on the gloves there.
Yeah, that was a sharp delivery, vicious delivery from Zishan Nasir. And Amar Badami was clearly, he was beaten for pace and that bounce.
Yeah, he's looking a lot quicker, Zishan. And this D10 certainly has bulked up a bit. Really letting it rip. Quick deliveries. Asking the right questions. And he's always had that ability to move the ball. Seam the ball off the pitch. But he seems to have added a yard of pace as well. Looking very, very threatening indeed on every delivery. It's been an outstanding over. Picked up towards mid-wicket. And it will plug and land. Doesn't quite have the legs to go all the way. But they will pick up a couple. So Amar Badami looking to be positive. But it's been a slow start to the game for Dubai. 9 for 1 after the power play overs. Hafiz Almas, quality all-rounder coming on to bowl. Tell us more about him, Rashid.
Well, very talented all-rounder, like you mentioned. He's been, he's come into the scene quite recently. Just a couple of years that he's made his mark. He's been featuring in a lot of D tournaments and has been performing with the ball, with the bat, and is a great gun fielder as well. So ticks on all the boxes. So he's one man to watch out for. I'm mighty impressed with the way he's delivered.
Yeah, one of those dual role players tailor-made for this format. Oh, swinging across the line. That looks very adjacent and given. One shot too many from Fahad Nawaz and trapped plumb in front.
What a good delivery to start with. He was getting that movement away from the right-hander. But Fahad Nawaz trying to manufacture a shot. Should have been playing down the ground, went across the line, and he'll have to pay dearly for that. A very short stay for him. Was struggling out there. This is a terrible start for Dubai. Another one bites the dust. 1 run of 5 deliveries for Fahad Nawaz. 2 wickets down, just 9 runs on the board.
So Hafiz Almas, pardon me, with immediate success. Atar Rahman batted beautifully in the previous game against Sharjah. Let's see if he can continue that rich vein of form.
I'll have to really bat well here. Fired up Emirates red side. They've already picked up 2 wickets. They haven't given any runs whatsoever. Just a maximum in those 9 runs, and the rest have been dot balls.
Yeah, they've looked razor sharp with the ball. Attempting that same delivery, but that's the difference between a lad in form and that lad who's just suffering and not getting those runs under his belt.
A positive start for Atar. Plays it down the ground very confidently. Gets a single. Is off the mark straight away. Amar Badami on 8 of 6. How much pressure would he be in? Well, 7 districts. Those are powered by sponsors. There's beautiful facilities here in Ajman. Lightning quick outfield. And good fun all around.
Oh, absolutely. They're doing a lot to uplift the domestic cricket scene here in the UAE. And proud to be partners for this wonderful tournament as well. Oh, pitched right up and squeezed away behind point. Another good delivery from Hafiz Almas. He's definitely getting that shape on the ball in the air.
And he's not afraid to pitch it up to the batters. That's a good sign. So making full use of that movement he's getting early on. Opportunity for him to get another wicket here. Atar Rahman just making his way to the middle. And I think there's a lot of responsibility on young shoulders here. Both of them pretty young. Atar Rahman, Amar Badami as well.
Certainly is 7.5 overs to go. They can afford to maybe build a partnership for a while. Not much batting to come after this for Team Dubai. Struck on the back leg, big appeal and given again. Hafiz Almas right on the money with that outswinger once again.
Well, that's a fabulous delivery. He's been bowling so well in this over, pitching it up to the batters, and he's been getting full reward. That is an outstanding delivery. No doubts in Shiju Sam's mind. And another one goes down to Dubai in the 3rd over. 3 wickets down. Atar Rahman going after scoring just 1 run of 2 deliveries. 11 runs on the board.
So Hafiz Almas, he's bowling a tremendous over here. Wicket, 1 wicket. Swinging the ball late, pitching the ball up, asking the right questions. And so far, the young Dubai batters have not had an answer. Captain Ronak Panoli coming in at number 5. Let's see if he can deliver in this new role. Good looking punch out towards the cover fielder for a dot ball. And that's what happens when you don't expect the opposition to counter-attack you. You'll be willing to bowl those attacking lines and lengths.
Absolutely. They are very confident and they don't mind some boundaries being hit as long as they're picking up wickets. And Dubai haven't been able to capitalize on those full-length deliveries. The other teams we've seen, as soon as it's pitched up to you, they'll go for those big shots. But Dubai, because they're so underconfident in their approach, haven't been able to get them away, and instead they've lost wickets.
Really up against the 8 ball here are the men in blue. Crashed away behind point. That's better from Ronak, but there is a deep point. Maruf Merchant in position. So a very tidy over from Hafiz Almas. 2 wickets and only 3 runs conceded. 12 for 3. Well, another quality bowler coming on for Emirates Reds. Have so much talent in the side. Zohaib Zubair. He's had a wonderful season. Had a tremendous ILT20. Got capped by the UAE as well. He's become the frontline leg spinner. And he's the frontline leg spinner for Emirates Reds as well. Ronak Panoli, well, trying to play orthodox cricketing shots, so that's a good sign. Encouraging.
Yeah, and a good start by Zohaib. Pitching it up to Ronak Panoli, enticing him to go big early on in his innings.
Yeah, long off, long on, deep mid wicket on the boundary rope. And Ronak Panoli steps into that one, beautifully lofted. One bounce, couple into the fence for 4.
That was a very good shot. Once again, a pitched up delivery, and Ronak Panoli, he's the kind of batter who will play positive cricket. That was straight as an arrow, a very good shot. That might release some of the pressure that was built in the previous overs.
Well, it was such a revolving door sort of scenario for Ronak last year when he was drafted in the first ILT20 by Desert Vipers. Tragically got a shoulder injury and couldn't play in that tournament. Wonderful punchy drive towards wideish long off. They're looking for 2. And Umair Ali Khan will do the mop-up role. And if you just think about it, Rashid, if he had been fit to play that tournament, if he'd played a couple of good innings, where would Ronak Panoli be right now in his career?
Absolutely. It gives you a lot of confidence being with the legends of the game. And he would have certainly learned or grasped a lot of knowledge and information from that tournament. Steps down once again. That was a good delivery from Zubair, pulling his length back as soon as he saw him coming down the track. But this over has yielded some runs for Dubai. That's what they need. A lot more boundaries, a lot more rotation of strike.
Yeah, he would have rubbed shoulders with the likes of Alex Hayes, maybe getting Colin Munro in there as well, be under the coaching of Tom Moody. They must have given him some valuable pointers. He would have learned a lot. But unfortunately, that's the way the game unfolds sometimes. Nicely bowled. Quicker one. Tucked away towards mid-wicket. They're pushing for 2 again. And good running. Good communication between the 2 youngsters.
Yeah, that was a well-placed shot by Amar Badami. Not trying to hit it too hard, just placing it in the gap perfectly and picking up 2 easy runs. This over has given them 8 runs so far. Just 20 on the board after 3.4. Not the kind of start Dubai would have wanted. But they're just trying to build up here.
And they've just played orthodox cricketing strokes. Nothing fancy. Playing the ball on merit. Using soft hands. And you've had 8 runs to your name, like you said, very easily. So just need to deal with the devils in your mind. Forget about the scoreboard. Just play the ball, each delivery as it comes, and you'll get where the game takes you. Quicker one, off the back foot, nicely turned around the corner. So Amar Badami looking busy at the crease. And with that will come runs as well. 22 for 3 after 4.
Bowling change, right arm over.
Umair Ali Khan, former star all-rounder of the UAE, coming in to bowl the 5th over. Oh, what a catch! Brilliant reflexes. And then he's got the dance moves as well.
Amar trying to force one shot. That was fiercely hit, but he got his hands up just in time. He's got huge hands. Umair Ali Khan doesn't drop many. That was a sharp catch. The ball was traveling. Look at that. Amar coming down the track on the very first delivery. And a very, very good catch. That's a sharp catch.
Well, those hips don't lie. Wonderful catch by Umair Ali Khan. And Amar Badami gone to a stunner. Dubai in serious trouble now. 22 for 4. So a first ball wicket for Umair Ali Khan. Vansh Kumar coming in at number 6. Let's see if he can produce an innings here. Talented batter, usually bats in the top 4. Slower in the air and trying to overhit the ball, but will find the gap. And only going to be a single though. So the runs are coming in drip by drip for Team Dubai.
Yeah, they've looked very cold out there. Team Dubai, they played a game early on in the day as well. But they haven't been able to change their fortunes. This is probably the 6th game. Haven't won any of the games as yet. So some strategies to be changed by Dubai. They need to do something differently. Maybe change the batting order.
Well, they've tried everything, haven't they? They're reaching that point of no return in the points table. Down the leg side, and even that could have been glanced for 4. But such is the wretched form of Ronak Panoli. He couldn't maximize a low full toss on leg stump.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a leg by, not even from the bat. But some good bowling from Fujairah, from Emirates Reds. Don't take anything away from them. They've been bowling really well. Right from the start, it was Shahbaz Ali who started off brilliantly with picking up the wicket of Ramesh Shahzad.
Down the leg side again. Vansh trying to smack that ball into orbit. In the end, it's just bounced off the pad for yet another leg by. So Umair Ali Khan getting away with a few leg stump deliveries here.
Yeah, you're right. They haven't been able to capitalize on the loose deliveries as well. So Dubai are in a lot of trouble here. 4 wickets down. Just 24 runs on the board.
Attempted Yorker, nicely bowled. And only going to be a single. So that's the only way they're picking up any runs here. 25 at the halfway stage of an innings. Well, it's becoming more and more difficult. And we have even more quality in the bowling to come.
Yeah, just one more delivery to go in the 5th over. This has been a good over. Another slower delivery that's been played in the air. One bounce and straight to the fielder. So another single here to end over number 5. This has been another good over by the Emirates Reds bowlers. Just 3 runs and a wicket in that one for Umair Ali Khan. 5 overs done, 27 for 4. There's going to be a change in the voices in the comm box to take you through the next 5. Faizan Khan will be joined alongside Asghar Khan.
Zoeb Zubair coming into bowl here again. Oh, thank you, AZ and Rashid. And what a shot from Vansh. This has gone up and over, high into the night sky. And gone for a 6 here. First ball 6 as I'm being joined by Asghar Khan. Welcome back.
Thank you so much, Faizan Khan. What a start to our stint. Straight away, 6 of the first delivery.
Yeah, that's a very good shot. They haven't been going the way Dubai would want. Again, going for the good big shot here. Outside the off stump. The ball turning just a little bit. Flatter through the air. Quicker one as well.
Very good delivery. A little bit of turn there. He's a fine young bowler. He's got a good wrong one as well.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Where have you been busy the whole day, Asghar Khan? Haven't really seen you today. You've been running around the ground, keeping yourself busy or fit.
Was very busy in this, at least in the first 2 games when you were not here.
I love the comeback. I was there for the second game. I wasn't there for the first. Correction. Get your facts right, Asghar Khan. Driven down once again for a single.
To be absolutely precise, you were there in the second innings of the second game.
In the first innings of the second game.
Don't put me on the spot, Faizan. Well, Zoeb continuing here.
You're not on the spot. Oh, put on the spot there. Given his wicket. Vansh after that good looking 6 has gone back to the pavilion. This is the 5th wicket down. Half the team gone now.
Dubai really struggling here. Short delivery outside off stump. He could have hit it anywhere. Finds the fielder on the offside. Another wicket here, and Dubai, they are tottering. 35 for 5. Vansh goes once again. Dubai really struggling. 9 he made. Good catch by Shabazz after bowling of Zohaib. 35 for 5.
Zohaib Zubair, last ball of the over. Oh, misfield will ensure that there's a single to Aditya Shetty, who's not happy somehow for this particular shot. That ends the over. Still a decent one after that first ball. 6, 9 coming off it. 6 gone. They are going at run a ball. 36 for 5. Maroof coming into bowl here for the very first time in this match. 7th over in progress. Good ball to start the proceedings. Aditya Shetty hits that straight to Umair Ali Khan. Very animated Umair Ali Khan. What a catch he took, Asghar.
That was a blinder. Possibly one of the catches of this tournament so far. Brilliantly done. He's a terrific fielder as well.
Full toss. Oh, missed out on that juicy delivery. He could have hit it anywhere in the park. I would have gone towards mid-wicket. What would you do?
Against rank full tosses, normally you hit it out of the ground wherever he likes. And he missed out on that one. Certainly through mid-wicket is the most favourite arc of the most batters.
You still didn't tell me what would you do on that one. This is Ronak Panoli. He hits this one high up in the sky and gives a catch. So it doesn't matter whether he comes on top. It doesn't matter whether he comes at number 5. He's not able to score these days. Ronak Panoli goes back.
Poor run of form continues for Ronak Panoli. Once again, hold out in the man in the deep. Junaid Shamsuddin with his bucket hands. Superb take. And Dubai, they are reeling now. 37 for 6. And disappointing campaign continues for Ronak Panoli. He's gone for 10 of 10.
Inansh Keswani, the new batter. A single on offer there. Still quite a few balls to go here. They're running out of wickets, Asghar.
And running out of the time as well, Faizan Khan. With only just few overs left. 3.2 to be precise. They need to get a move on here.
They got 90 in the first game, was slaughtered in that game. And they are looking really bad position as of now, but this one has gone to the boundary. Nicely played by Aditya.
Very good footwork as well. That long stride down the pitch, getting to the pitch of the ball and playing it in front of square as well. That's a terrific sweep shot from Aditya, finding a boundary here of the leg spinner.
6 of the over, still a ball to go. Last ball goes for a single. 7 of the over. Successful over for Maroof comes to an end. 7 overs gone. It's 43 for 6. First ball of the 8th over. Umair Ali Khan comes into bowl. Bowled beautifully in that middle over. Gave away just 3 runs. He's given away 2 on this particular ball though.
A very good placement, playing with soft hands and picking up a couple there, but they will need a lot more boundaries, some maximum. Umair Ali was a terrific start to his over, 1 for 5 so far. Pressure on Aditya Shetty as well. Just 2.5 overs remaining. They got to go big here.
This is a disheartening performance for the team in this D10 for Dubai. They haven't won a single game and they haven't looked like winning a single game. Shayad, the stumps directed, might have had the man. They're running too. Good running between the wickets. They'll get there comfortably now.
It's a hard learning curve for them, but I think, like you said, sometimes defeat can be a lot more demoralizing, and the few of the defeats they have so far quite demoralizing. They need to really pull up their socks and put up a better show. Winning and losing is part of game, but you want to go down fighting.
Absolutely spot on. There's no fight that has been shown from the Dubai boys, unfortunately, in this tournament. Couple more runs. Decent over coming in. 2 runs on the first 3 balls each. Emirates Reds on the other end is looking like a team in total control of the situation, not just here but in the tournament as well. There are 3 teams who are doing really good. Sharjah, although Abu Dhabi lost their last game, but Abu Dhabi has been looking very good. I think they were complacent in the last game because the way they have been chasing was absolutely amazing, and they were batting first in that situation and just couldn't get enough runs on board. And the third team that is looking absolutely brilliant out there in terms of their bowling, batting, fielding is Emirates Reds.
Absolutely, along with Sharjah as well. And the Fujairah, they got a fine win in the last game, so they are in the hunt. But Dubai really, really disappointing. Along with Ajman, they really struggle in this D series.
Ajman is missing the services of someone like Rahul Chopra, who isn't playing. He's injured, mind you. And that might be one of the reasons why they are not in the reckoning in this tournament. As of now, it still is a long tournament. There are 12 matches to go. Can Dubai pull out an RCB here?
Well, it doesn't seem like, to be honest. But I think they got to really pull up their socks and produce something special.
Nicely played by Nilansh Keswani this time around. That'll end the over. In fact, this was the 5th ball of the over. It was, in fact, Aditya Shetty on strike at that time. He's looking good, 15 of 10. So a decent over coming in, 9 coming off it. 8 overs gone, 52 for 6. Shiju Sam signaling the floating power play. This is the mandatory floating power play now. The 9th over has to be a floating power play if the batting side doesn't take it. Dubai couldn't get the opportunity to take it earlier. They're taking it now. Or it's been imposed on them now. First ball in the slot. He's missed out on that one, Aditya. A single to start the over.
They need a big finish here. 25, possibly 30 runs to just give them an outside chance against the mighty batting lineup of Reds. They'll be hoping to finish it on a high. This has been a struggle once again with the bat for Dubai.
Yeah, it has been an uphill task for them in this tournament. They didn't have a very good D50 as well. This is played uppishly, straight to the fielder. Rais there. And only a single again. So runs have been coming only in singles. We haven't seen a boundary in quite a bit now. They need a couple of big hits. Aditya came out and he played his shots right from the word go. Since then, it's been quiet between the two of them. Aditya has the wares to actually look for the big shot.
Oh, well,
Let's it go. Well, that was beautifully left for Test cricket.
Well, he thought he was looking for that wide delivery. There's enough width. You got to play that cut shot. Why are you worried about a wide ball? Just like that. You got to find gaps as well.
Yeah, he wasn't in a very good position to cut that one as well. They've taken a single. Another very good over coming in from Maruf. He's turning out to be a very good prospect for the red side. I was talking about Dubai and their fortunes in the DCDs. In D50, they were at the bottom of the table. And in D10, they're at the bottom of the table as well. This is up in the air. There's a fielder there. It will elude him and go to a much required boundary. That was Captain Wasim chasing it. Cannot get to it. 4 more.
A lovely use of the feet mid-off up in the circle. That floating power play helping Nilanj Keswani that occasion. Good footwork and getting enough connection. Finding that boundary against Maruf. They need a lot more of this. Just 7 deliveries remaining.
Played down the ground once again. And this time he'll find the gap. This is a much better shot than the last one. The fielder was inside the circle and it's gone to the boundary. Back-to-back boundaries coming in for Nilanj Keswani.
Again using his feet and using his feet brilliantly. Pass mid-off for 4. Good finish to the over. Superb stuff from the youngster. 63 for 6 after 9.
Another leggy who doesn't bowl that often, but he's a very good bowler. Rais Ahmed coming into bowl. Flighted delivery first up. Played straight to the fielder by Aditya Shetty for a single.
Getting opportunity with the ball. Oh, this is floppy. They scamper through for that second. Emirates Red for just once. Getting a little casual there. That throw wasn't on target. Aditya picks up a couple. 65 for 6. How many can they get? Can they get a 15-run over to get to that 80-run mark? This time he's gone straight down the ground and all the way for 6. This is a tremendous strike from Aditya Shetty.
Well, yeah, good shot. Got to the pitch of the ball, played it straight. That was the key. Good flow of the bat as well. Good bat speed. Will take it to the boundary for a much required 6. So runs coming in the last over. Back-to-back boundaries from Nilanj Keswani and now 6 against Rais. 8 runs of the first 2 balls. This might just be the over that can take the score to a respectable total. Pulled away. Played down the ground. They are running hard and sloppy again in the field. Should have been only a single there, and they've taken 2.
Very useful little partnership coming at the right stage between these two, Aditya Shetty and Nilansh Keswani.
Up in the air again. This time he hasn't timed it to perfection. It'll still go the distance. That's some brute power coming in from Aditya Shetty. And another 6. So the 4 balls of this over have gone for 2, 6, 2, 6.
Big over coming in there. Race just bowling it a little quicker through the air, and enough connection there from Aditya Shetty. What an innings he's playing. 33 of 17. He's played really well. He's gone again. This is in the air. And the result will be same. This is even further. What a strike here from Shetty. Another 6.
Well, that's the third 6 of the over. Very expensive over. It's changed the complexion of the game. It's given Dubai the hope. They've got a little more runs than the Reds would have expected. So it's 22 runs of the over already. Still a ball to go. Can they get 6 more and take it to 91? That would be a decent total considering that they were 5 down at just 30 odd.
Tremendous partnership. Tremendous onslaught from Shetty and Nilansh Keswani here. Big over. Certainly the way he's middling the ball now, he can certainly go for another big here. Last ball of the innings.
Brilliant knock from Shetty. Given a lesson in batting to his top order. This is played down the ground once again. They will run 2. They will definitely... Oh, that's going to be a 4. That is not good from Hafiz Almas on the boundary there. Umpires are checking the boundary, and I think it's going to be called a 4 because he was in contact with the ball there. Look at that once again. It wasn't hit all that well, but he had still hit it quite powerfully. Look at that. Look at that. I think the foot was touching the ropes when he was in contact with the ball. AZ is out there on the boundary, and he is calling it a 4 as well. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal though. Will it be a 4? It is given a 4. There you go. The umpire signaling for a very expensive over. A 26 run over coming to an end. And that has taken the total to 89. Some respectability. Some total to bowl at.
Great recovery towards the end. Under lights, it will be hard total to defend against the mighty batting lineup. But at one stage, they were torturing. On 30 for 5, this partnership has given them a little bit of hope.
Take a look at the batting card here. It won't be a very promising batting card. Look at that. Not for Ramiz, 1 for Fahad, 12 for Ammar, 1 for Atta, 10 for Ronak, 9 for Vansh. Till then, they were looking like they were playing into oblivion. It's thanks to Aditya Shetty and Nilansh Keswani that the score has gone to 89. 43 of 19 by Aditya Shetty is a brilliant knock under pressure. And Nilansh Keswani making 11 runs of 5 balls, just 2 extras there. So disciplined bowling coming in from Emirates Reds. That's the bowling card for you.
A brilliant stuff once again from Shahbaz Ali. 1 for 6. Zishan Nasir bowled with pace. Economical over as well. Hafiz Almas picked up 2 wickets. Brilliant over. 3 for 2. And Zohaib Zubair also chipping in with 1 wicket along with Umar Ali Khan. Economical as ever. Maroof Merchant. Very good spell from him. And look at that over at the bottom. 1 over, 26 runs. That could be the difference.
Yeah, and just 2 extras in that. So disciplined bowling performance. I think they were trying for other bowlers as well. They wanted to take a look at how Rais is going to bowl, and that's why he was given the opportunity. Otherwise, they had a lot of options with Shahbaz Ali and Zishan Nasir. Still an over remaining for them. Hafiz Almas picked up 2 in his 1 over as well. Well, that's the bowling card. A decent bowling card minus that over from Rais. Let's take a look at the highlights of the first innings. Till the first 5 overs, it was more like low lights for the Dubai unit. Wicket on the second ball. Ramesh Shehzad picking out the man. This was a beautifully hit shot from Ammar Badami. And then wicket again. Wrapped on the pads. Fahad Nawaz. Second time out, leg before the wicket. Another wicket given by the umpire, plumb right in front. So those were the 2 wickets in that over. And then Ronak Panoli came out and tried to go for his shots, but what a good catch coming in from Umair Ali Khan there, and some jig as well. Pretty ordinary to see, but a big shot coming in, and another wicket. Easy pickings. Shahbaz Ali taking an easy catch. And they try to keep the scoring rate ticking with Nilansh Keswani and Aditya Shetty in the middle. Nilansh played a couple of good shots in that 9th over from Maroof. And then Rais in his 10th over was taken for 3 sixes by Aditya Shetty. 26 runs coming in that particular over. And that has taken the total to respectability. That was the last of the sixes. And this is how the innings ended. A miscued hit. Still went to the boundary for a 4 because Hafiz Almas touched the skirting there. That ended the innings on 89. So it's 90 to get for Emirates Reds when they come out to bat. We're going to take a little break and be right back for the second innings.
Good evening, cricket fans, and welcome back for the final fixture of the night at the fan code Emirates D10 2024, powered by fan code. It's a target of 90 for Emirates Reds, and Mohammad Waseem striding out there in the middle, looking sharp, looking fit, magnificent golden helmet, and fair play to Team Dubai. A good fight back provided by Aditya Shetty and Nilansh Keswani has given them something to defend. Otherwise, what was a quite poor batting performance from the top order once again. And it's going to be his regular partner in crime, Hamdan Tahir, the left-hand wicket-keeper batter, opening alongside Waseem. So should be a relatively straightforward chase here. Faizan Khan alongside me in the comm box. Let's see what the Dubai bowlers can produce here.
Yeah, a couple of wickets up front can certainly change the game around. And they would want to do that. Dubai has got some runs on board. Momentum in the last couple of overs has gone towards them. So they would want to make merry on that. But they will have to bowl out of their skins, and they will have to catch out of their skins to get this man out, because we've seen quite a few catches being dropped off Mohammad Waseem, and he's taken the game away from the oppositions in that case.
Well, if there's any player in the UAE you cannot give a second chance to, that is the superstar, that is Mohammad Waseem, captain of the UAE, coming off that brilliant 100 in the Asia Premier Cup that took us to the Asia Cup T20 next year, led by his heroic performances. Meanwhile, it's going to be Angad Nehru taking the new ball for Team Dubai. So they're just shuffling the pack here. Let's see if it pays off here, Faizan.
Yeah, they're trying something new every game. They tried to bring in Ronak Panoli at number 5 today. I don't agree with that move, because that guy, if he gets going up top, he can change the game around completely. He hasn't been in all that great a form. But let's see how Nehru does here.
So first ball of the run chase. And very full. Mohammad Waseem just jabbing it out and pushing it back to Angad. Looks to be bowling some floaty off spin here. Would like to see some fielders in catching positions. Maybe a short extra cover, short mid wicket to keep Mohammad Waseem on his toes. Looking to clear that front leg and bash it down the ground. There is a direct hit from mid-off. And Angad Nehru is appreciating his fielder, but I think Waseem has made it.
Same here. From the naked eye, it felt that Waseem has reached home. I think the fielder there took a lot of time to release the ball and hit the stumps. And that is what allowed Waseem to get back to safety. We'll still take a look at that once again. There you go. Safely home.
Yeah, made it with plenty of space to spare. So he'll get off the mark efficiently. Mohammad Waseem, just such a devastating player. Has 4 ODI, T20 hundreds to his name. If I'm not wrong, he might have 3 or 4. I remember witnessing 2 of them, but not the other 2.
In fact, we were both there for the first one.
Yes, we were. We most certainly were. It happened at the ICC Academy against Ireland. What a magnificent occasion that was. And that was his debut series as well.
Yes.
So he's always started out with a bang. And look at his progress from making his debut in late 2021. Now leading the side of UAE. It's been a wonderful story. What a career.
Absolutely. And in terms of franchise cricket as well, he's played in Canada. He's played for ILT20 with the likes of Kieran Pollard. That's some achievement. And playing all the games, that too up top the order in a franchise cricket team is absolutely brilliant.
I played a match-winning 40 in this ILT20 season's final as well, as MI Emirates got their first title and one of their key players throughout.
And he has always been the man for big matches. You talk about the ACC final. That was the final. That was the game to be won. And he won it with panache. A century standalone performance in that game from UAE.
Meanwhile, down the leg side, the drift taking it away from Hamdan Tahir was looking to fetch it over the fine leg for 4. Not quite connecting.
And also, in fact, even his first century against Ireland was, I think, in the final game of that tournament.
Yeah, it was a mini best of 3. I think you're right. Oh, over extra cover. Not quite. Just bouncing in front of Nilansh Keswani. Good attempt, but they needed something to go to hand.
It's a good over from Angad Nehru. He's kept the batters quiet. He hasn't given anything away. And very lucky there, Hamdan Tahir, that he didn't hit it from the middle of the bat.
Looks an impressive bowler. Using his feet and through the gap at extra cover. Long chase for Aditya Shetty. And great effort, the young legs. And getting that dive in as well. And have they only taken a single? Well, that's poor running between the wickets.
Yeah, it wasn't easy to there. I think they've just taken a single. I think they thought that it was going to go to the boundary. It was a valiant effort, as AZ pointed out, on the boundary by Aditya Shetty. So, last ball of the over to go. Decent over. No boundaries in this over.
Hold on the pads of Wasim, and he got away with that one. So, not a bad over from Angad to open up. Emirates Reds with a slow start. 4 for no loss. Mohammad Irfan, the fast bowler. Nicely pulled away by Wasim. There is a deep square leg in position though. But Mohammad Irfan trying to test him with the short ball. You need to get it absolutely spot on. Otherwise, it's going in the neighbouring oval.
Yeah, he's very good on the back foot. Mohammad Wasim. A single on the first ball. Hamdan Tahir will come on strike. He needs to prove his mettle as well. Hasn't done anything at all in this D10. Hamdan has hit a couple of boundaries and has thrown his wicket away right after. He wasn't very good in the D50 as well, so he's running short of form and short of confidence. He needs to make sure that he's there. It's not a huge target. He can take his time.
Yeah, hit a bit of a rough patch with his recent batting. That one zipped through. And you can see the feet weren't quite to the pitch of the ball. Just trying to play with his hands rather than get close to the delivery.
The problem has been with the back foot as well. It's not going back and across. He should have gotten closer to the ball with his back foot and then try to get on top of the ball and cut it all through the carpet.
Yeah, sometimes the format doesn't allow you to quite go through your processes. You're always thinking about the run rate, looking to be aggressive. That was short and wide and he's missed out there. Should have just crashed that behind point for 4.
Yeah, he's getting himself in a position which is where it is very tough to play that kind of shot. He's not opening up. Front foot was in front of the back foot when he ended up playing that shot. Look at that. So if you're trying to play it on the front foot, then you need to get closer to the ball. If you're trying to play it on the back foot, you need to get your balance right and get closer to the ball from the back leg.
Absolutely.
And that also happens, AZ, when you're not in form.
This time taking evasive action and more rather to preserve himself rather than real conviction in that pull shot. But he will get off the mark. And that is always a moment of relief for any batter.
It was a good bouncer. Surprise ball from Irfan. He's pretty quick. Can bowl those deliveries. Sometimes the problem is that he's a little too wayward. Irfan.
Yeah, the basics are in place. He has pace, can swing the ball. Just needs to be a lot more consistent. Tries to do too many things. Tries to blast the batter out rather than set him up or stick to a game plan. But of course, these are kinks that can be ironed out with time, with experience. Lashed towards extra cover, finds the gap. And it will sail away into the fence for 4.
First boundary for Reds. First boundary for Wasim. He's up and running now. His heart would have been in his mouth for a bit because this was in the air for a long time.
I didn't quite middle it. And it was over pitch though. And in the power play, you know Wasim was not going to hold back. Through the kitchen sink at it. Didn't quite hit completely. But he's underway with a boundary. And that is danger signs for Team Dubai. It's a below par score. They're defending just 90. And if Wasim stays there for 3 or 4 overs, this game will be done. And if you bowl on his pads, he'll make you suffer. 4 runs.
That's the problem with consistency that we've been talking about. Irfan was bowling decently around that off-stump mark when even Hamdan was batting. But the left-hand, right-hand combination might have troubled him a little bit. This was a good delivery for a left-hander. For a right-hander, it's asking to be hit.
He's just trying to swing the ball a bit too much. And just went on straight onto the pads. And with his pace, that is certainly flying away for 4 leg byes. So it's been a sedate start for the Reds overall. Angad bowled a good over. And Wasim just taking his sweet time to get going. Chopped away behind point. Beautiful shot. And well done. Aditya Shetty looking super sharp in the field. And he's just kept them to 1. Brilliant. So after 2 overs, Reds are 16 for no loss.
कुछ समय लेट थे
So Angad Nehru being entrusted with his second over. Let's see. Now that the field is spread, they've hung on to the floating power play for now, which is a surprise with Wasim still out there. But let's see. Maybe he's just looking to challenge himself and this young off-spinner. Hit like a bullet down the ground for 4. Blink and you'll miss it.
Yeah, that's muscle down the ground. That's classic Mohammad Wasim. If you give it full, he's going to give it full.
Yeah, just when he cleared that front leg, I was like, watch out. And Hamdan Tahir, watch out as well. Wear your helmet as a non-striker as well.
I was about to say that. This is up in the air. It's not time to perfection. It's going to hand. Big wicket. Big fish. Captain Wasim walks back.
Well, that one just drifted away from him. Had to reach for it. And hence lost his timing. So a big moment for young Angad Nehru. He's got the captain of UAE out with a special delivery. And a great catch taken by Atar Rahman at cover sweeper. Well, hang on. This match is alive. Wasim departs. Reds are 20 for 1. So in comes Hafiz Almas, very capable batter. So just shuffling the pack here are Emirates Reds. Maybe some batters who haven't got time in the middle, giving an opportunity to them. And he is certainly capable to deliver that punch, very similar to Wasim. Still have a lot of batting to come, the likes of Umair Ali Khan, Rais Ahmed, a lot of all-rounders in the side. But Angad Nehru, full credit, he got Wasim out.
Absolutely. You'd remember this wicket for a long time, Angad. Third ball of the over. Nicely bowled. Very straight. He isn't trying to do much. Is it a single? No, sent back.
I don't want to run on a misfield. We've seen quite a few runouts in that manner in this D10. Bowled a really good spell. Only 8 runs conceded in 9 deliveries. Got dragged down, pulled away. Very lucky it didn't go to hand to Vansh at deep square leg.
Yeah, wanted to bowl a quicker one. It just stuck into the fingers a little longer. And only a single. He's bowled well. There's no doubt about that, Angad. And he'll take a lot of confidence out of it. Because bowling to Mohammad Wasim, especially in the power play, never easy.
Oh, absolutely. Ask the rest of the world. They've suffered at his hands. He has a phenomenal T20I record, does Wasim. Arm delivery, beautifully back cut. That's much more like it. He remained leg side to the ball and just tried to play with his hands. Almost got the gap for 4.
Yeah, you need to stay outside the line of the ball when you're looking to play it behind point on the offside. Well done, Hamdan. Straight to the fielder, unfortunately for him.
Down the leg side, poor delivery. And we've put the mockers on him. Just drifting towards the pads, waiting for the umpire's signal. Whether it's given as leg byes or a wide. And I think it's off the pad. So that will conclude Angad's spell. He got away with that one. And they've taken a couple. 23 for 1.
Righty on strike, boys. Righty on strike. Righty on strike. Left arm around.
So left arm orthodox Nilansh Keswani coming into the attack. Usually bowls in the power play, but will have some relief to have the field spread for Hafiz Almas.
Yeah, I think it's a good ploy bringing him here because he's an attacking bowler himself. And he's been in good touch. In the recent matches, he was taken for runs because of the very reason that AZ was talking about.
Trying to work it behind point, but straight to the fielders. Well, 67 needed or 41. It's relatively straightforward, but one good over could make it interesting.
Yeah, one good over for either side. A couple of wickets in an over or a couple of sixes in an over, a 20-run over will change this equation completely.
Nicely chopped away and beats the cover point fielder. A wide drag down punished by Hafiz Almas.
Yeah, poor ball, but even poorer fielding. Should have been stopped.
Well, he's got hands on hips, but Nilansh, you needed to bowl a much better line. Attempted quicker one. Ronak Panoli getting a bad bounce. And the captain will be disappointed with that effort.
Nothing is going Ronak's way these days. Not with the bat, not in the field. This is downtown. It's hit high and hard. It's going the distance. Does it? I think it does.
Yeah, Hafiz Almas just standing upright and bashing the ball. Full swing, full extension. It was touch and go for a moment, but Angad was wider on that long off position. Great effort by the young lad, but that was always sailing away for half a dozen. So Hafiz Almas getting into the act, going after the bowling. Nilansh being made to suffer here. Oh, that one drifted in with the arm. Nicely bowled. And catching the splice of the bat.
It's a much better option to bowl it slower through the air. Let the batter manufacture a shot against you rather than firing it in. Because at that kind of pace, it's military medium. It's very easy to move your feet, make positions and go where you intend to. Hamdan Tahir is going to be on strike now.
Mid-wicket and square leg in position. And he's crashed it over point, but straight to the fielder, Atta Rahman, showing us some juggling skills. And he's got away with that one. That could have easily slipped out of his grasp.
A decent over coming in for Reds here. 12 runs already of the over. It's courtesy Hafiz Almas's 6 and a 4.
Very hard to contain a side like Emirates Reds with so many power hitters to come and at the crease. Oh, hit hard. And the cover sweeper does well. Fahad Nawaz. Pardon me, it's Vansh who keeps them to 2, but a productive over for the Reds. They're on the move now. 37 for 1.
Come over.
Leg spin coming into the attack in the form of Amar Badami. He's been batting well in this D10. I haven't seen a lot of his bowling though. Let's see if he can get it right tonight.
It's important to pick up a wicket here for Dubai. They've done well to get to 89. They need wickets to actually contain and save this game.
5 of 8 for Hamdan.
Hey, बहुत अलग, good
Quite
ball हो गया.
connecting once
One,
again.
one,
Just
one,
bereft
one,
of form. They will pick up 2. Big gaps towards the onside. But he's just not looking comfortable at the crease.
Angad, stay ready, please.
I think they should have given an over to Aditya Shetty here instead, because he has had a day with the bat, and it can translate into his bowling as well. And that happens more often than not.
Oh, absolutely.
Good ball hai.
Let's see if Amar can create a difference.
Hey, बहुत
Once
अलग.
again, nicely bowled outside his hitting arc. And trying to drag it onto the onside rather than look to work it behind square on the offside.
Yeah, well, those feet are not moving, and that can happen. I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. When you're not in touch, because you have to get your front foot across, get to the pitch of the ball to actually drive, which is not happening for Hamdan Tahir here.
And to be fair to Dubai, they haven't bowled badly at all. A drag down and slammed over long off. That's a huge 6 from Hafiz Almas.
Poor ball, very poor ball. I don't know what he was trying to do there. He started very well against Hamdan Tahir. He was bowling it full, keeping it simple. Now just trying to bowl a flatter delivery. Ended up bowling it a nothing ball.
Sheer brute force from this man on screen. He's had quite the day out. Wickets and now runs under his belt. He's raced to 20 of just 8 deliveries. That's a wonderful cut shot. Unlucky didn't find the gap.
The footwork that is missing from Hamdan Tahir, that is exactly what I was talking about. Backing across really quickly, getting on top of the ball, using his wrists. So everything right about that shot, unfortunately for him, went straight to the fielder.
Well, to be quite honest, that is a new side of Hafiz Almas we're seeing today. He's batting beautifully. Just dribbled away towards point for a single. Good response from Hamdan to come through. But perhaps could have used better fielding as well there, Faizan.
Yeah, there isn't any intent being shown in the field. It had gone to the fielder very quickly. Could have got rid of the ball quickly as well. Underarm throw wasn't going to help in a situation like this.
Maybe just going through the motions. You need to compete till the last ball. Funnier things have happened in the D10. 43 needed of 31. So required run rate just about 8.5 runs per over. It has been a stifling evening. Quite humid now. We're definitely... The summer has well and truly arrived here, Faizan.
Absolutely. Not good bit of fielding from Irfan there. Still a ball to go in this over. Yeah, the summers have come. But I'll take it. The way it is out there right now, during the end of May, I'll take it any day.
Well, when it comes to mid-July, I don't think you'll be saying that, because we're going to have temperatures nearing 50 degrees. Can be quite oppressive, but still, the enthusiasm and the fervor for domestic cricket, there's no stopping it.
Absolutely. I think we are going to go into a summer break here in June. which happened last year as well.
Which
for
will
a
be
month.
about, what, 4 days?
Month. It was a month last time around. So I don't know how long is it going to be this time. Look at that run out opportunity once again. The throw never came.
Yeah, and good call from Hamdan. He was the one coming to the danger end. So just getting some fluids into his system. Of course, he's kept for 10 overs as well. And now out there in the middle. 8 of 10. Just looking for that one release shot to get him going.
What's that sign for? Because there was a delay, definitely. It was not because Hamdan Tahir wanted to drink water. It was a delay for something else.
But we'll find out very shortly. Meanwhile, final delivery of the 5th over. They're beyond the halfway point. Goes straight. Challenge for the long off. And he does well, Nilansh. He's always been such a sharp fielder. Gives it his all. So at the halfway mark, well, the Emirates Reds are cruising here. Beyond the 50 mark. And looking on their way to yet another victory in the D10.
Still a ball to go in this over.
Well, he's been penalized, the wicketkeeper, for removing his glove, and penalized by Hafiz Almas. Not quite. Atar Rahman takes another catch. So Amar Badami does provide the breakthrough after leaking some runs.
Yeah, that's a good catch and a good ball as well. He tossed it up a little bit. Hafiz Almas has been going for his shots. He went for it again and a good take at the boundary. He's gone. The second wicket down. 5 overs out. 53 for 2. Change in the...
Well, thank you, Izzy and Faizan Khan. 53 for 2 after 5. Hamdan Tahir 9 of 11. Race new to the crease. Ayman Ahmed will be bowling his first over. We're chasing down a target of 90 runs. 37 more required of 30 deliveries. It's going to be an interesting phase of play here. They've picked up 2 wickets here. Dubai, they need to pick up more wickets to get into the game. Joining me in the com box, Asghar Khan. Good evening, Asghar.
Good evening, Rashid. Well, one of those days again for Dubai where they really struggle with the bat. And now struggling with the ball as well here. Ayman down the leg side. To a sparing dive there from the wicketkeeper. I think just brushed the pads on the way through.
Well, the idea is right from Ayman, trying to bowl full length deliveries into the block hole, not allowing him to settle down. Hamdan Tahir has been there for a while, hasn't been able to get going. 37 of 29, so not a difficult task this for the Reds. They've got a very strong batting lineup, a lot of depth in their batting.
And that batting order in very good form as well. Race will be looking to get some runs here along with Amdan.
Has been played well, drilled down the ground. So they're going to take their time. And Dubai, well, they need to pick up wickets here because that's the only way they can come back into the game.
They need something out of the blue. Couple of wickets. Just throw the cat amongst the pigeons here. Otherwise, they're just cruising along.
Well, Race for the first time on strike now. He'll be facing his first delivery. He's a natural hitter of the ball. So he'll try to up the ante here, try to hit some big shots. And I think that's what he needs to do. Play his natural game. We saw Dubai as well in the first innings. They were just going against run of play, not playing the natural game. And they lost a lot of wickets in a heap and couldn't able to capitalize. But at the end, Aditya Shetty did so well. Well, that's a good delivery. That's an excellent delivery by Ajman. Right in the block hole and well dug out by Raees at the end.
He's a bit of a specialist when it comes to death bowling and bowling those Yorkers. Of late, he's been assigned this role by Dubai. We've seen him bowl some good Yorkers. Well, certainly, Raees would love to get some runs under his belt. He's a free-flowing player, especially through the offside.
Yeah, they've done wonderfully well here, Reds. That's another good delivery. Not allowing him to get underneath the ball. It's been played in the gap, but it'll only be a single. Shetty with a good effort. Had to cover a lot of ground. But won't be able to stop the single from being taken.
That was nicely played. Lovely player through the offside. He clears his front leg and hits through the offside with full flow, whether it's on the front foot or the back foot.
Yeah, he really uses the pace of the bowlers really well. That's what I like about Raees. He picks up gaps. He's that kind of a player who can pick up gaps at will. And that's the kind of batter that is very difficult to bowl at. Meanwhile, Ayman Ahmed, he's bowled really well here. Just 2 runs of 4 deliveries. And Dan Tahir on strike. Oh, that's gone up in the air. That's an opportunity. There is a fielder settling underneath that one. Gone miles up in the air. And the keeper takes it. Well done, Fahad Nawaz.
That was a very good catch because it went a long way up in the air, swirling in the air. And a very good catch and a good breakthrough. This will give a little bit of hope to Dubai. Playing across the line, getting the top edge. That's gone miles up in the air. Those are the catches, Rashid. They looked simple, but they are not actually simple ones.
And they did the right thing. The best man with the gloves to take that catch. Good early call by Fahad Nawaz. And Amdan Tahir, he was walking back after scoring 10 of 14. 3rd wicket down for the Reds, 55 on the board. Zishan Abid, the new man, coming out with his pink helmet. I like his helmet. Really tells him apart.
Rajasthan Royals fan.
But a very good over this by Ajman Ahmed. He's managed to pick up a wicket. Well, that's another good delivery in the block hole. They're going for a quick single. Direct hit, and Raees would have been struggling. Well, that single will be the end of the over. A very good over this for Dubai. Ajman Ahmed producing a wicket and just giving away 3 runs in that one. 6 overs done. 56 for 3, the Reds. Right then, 56 for 3 after 6 overs, chasing down 90 runs. We need another 34 runs in the last 24 deliveries to get to that 34 runs. Zishan Abid has been amongst the runs for the Reds. He's played some very good knocks. Irfan, the new bowler, gave away 8 in his first. Well, that's been played uppishly. And that's gone for a maximum. What a good hit. I didn't think it was from the middle of the bat, but the power of Zishan Abid takes it all the way for a maximum.
That's a very good shot. New to the crease, that slow bouncer into the wicket. Mid-off was up in the circle. He's nailed it over long off. He's much underrated cricketer, is Zishan Abid, but mighty effective.
Yeah, and he's come to fray in this tournament. He's played some wonderful knocks so far. Like you mentioned, very underrated. But he's always amongst the runs. Natural timer of the ball. Good to see him scoring some good runs for his team. Pressure on Irfan. Oh, that's another very good shot. Clips it off his pads towards square leg. He'll pick up a single. But this is intelligent batting. They don't need too many runs. Just 28 of 23. Almost run a ball. So no need to take any risks.
Just that first delivery going for 6. Ease the pressure. And these two are experienced players. Rais Ahmed and Zishan in the middle. They will be looking to get the job done as quickly as possible. Still 23 deliveries, 28. That should not be a problem.
Yeah, and the bowlers need to come up with something different here. The captain as well, Ronak Banoli, maybe put a extra fielder in the ring, try to cut down on singles, push them to play over the top. Oh, that's a good slower delivery, but very smartly guided towards deep third. This is intelligent batting. Like you mentioned, the first ball going for a maximum. Just help them to make sure they don't need to take any more risk. Guide them for singles.
Terrific batting. Well, Rashid. In situation like this, as a captain, when you are on the losing streak, how difficult it is to really pull up your socks and encourage the troops as a leader as well.
Well, certainly very, very difficult. That's a good delivery, but equally well played. Zishan plays it towards mid-off, and they'll pick up a quick single, steal a single. Yeah, coming back to that, Asghar, it's very difficult to really get your team going, but it's all about motivation. It's all about backing your players and giving them ample opportunity. One good knock from a batter can just lift the spirits of the team. One good run out, one good catch. That's what you need. The players are just not confident enough because they forget how to win. And in tough situations, you just need that one player to step up and really play as a team. And this is very smart batting. Just picking up singles after hitting that maximum.
Well, Ronak Banoli is a terrific character, good competitor as well. He's urging his boys on. But in a losing environment, it's really, really tough for those individuals to step up. Like you said, you need one inspiring performance to really get the team going. And they're hoping for resurgence in this tournament.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, resurgence. I need somebody to really come back, bring them back into the game, into the tournament, and just have that belief. Remind them, these are very good cricketers, mind you, all the Dubai boys. They've played some wonderful cricket throughout the years, but this tournament just not working for them so far. We'll talk more about that in the next over. A single to end over number 7, 67 for 3, 23 of the last 3 required for Dubai, or for Reds, beg your pardon. Well, it's going to be the batting power play. Nilansh Keswani to bowl that over. So this is a good move coming in from the Reds. They want to get this game out of the way as soon as possible, get over the line. Sometimes this batting power play can go against you.
Certainly, we have seen it a lot of time backfires, but it forces you to play those big shots as well, when even they are not required. That's a wonderful shot from Zishan Abid. Gave himself room and went over the top. That's another boundary. Good positive batting.
Very positive this, because he's a man in form. He's been very confident throughout the tournament. Look at that, how he made room for himself and very intelligently played it towards the vacant area where there was no fielder there. And that's another risk-free shot. Getting a boundary early on in the over always helps you. Once again, too much width given there by Nilansh Keswani. Good effort by Aditya Shetty, but won't be able to stop a single. Zishan is livid with himself. He could have gotten another boundary here.
He got the length, but he didn't got the placement. Superb fielding as well. The kind of form Zishan has shown, it promises very good for the future as well for him. Rice back on strike.
Oh, that's a good delivery coming into the right hand. Chance of a run out. Oh, I think he's made it. Slightly slow off the block. Just took a second more to decide which end to throw.
And Rice was on the back foot as well, playing that cut shot. It's hard to get that momentum. If you're playing on the front foot, you can take that quick single, but it's difficult when you're playing it off the back foot.
I think that's been referred, so we'll have another look at that one. Good collection there by Nilansh, and then had to cover a lot of time to get to the stumps, and by then Zishan had made it back quite comfortably at the end. So no damage done. Only a dot ball though. 18 or 15 deliveries. Oh, he's pulled that really nicely in front of square. There is a fielder on the boundary rope. That'll be another single. Well, this has been very good batting from Reds. Very intelligent and smart approach towards the chase.
And also coming off with a lot of confidence. All the batters, the team is doing well. Most of the batters are in form, and you have likes of Mohammad Wasim and Amdan Tahir and many others chipping in as well. So they're in a unit full of confidence at the moment.
I imagine they're doing so well with Mohammad Wasim not performing. He hasn't been amongst the runs so far, but he's the kind of player who just needs one innings, and he's a big match player. So once he gets in the groove, it'll be very difficult for the other teams. Meanwhile, this is a wonderful shot, a low full toss, asking to be hit. Not a good delivery from Nilansh Keswani, and Zishan gets it in the gap for a boundary.
Going for that block all delivery there, Keswani, and turned out to be a juicy full toss. Beautifully played. Easy pickings for Zishan Abid. Well, coming back to your point about Mohammad Wasim, he hasn't been at his best, but we all know how good a player he is. His presence, I think, really helping these youngsters to perform to the next level. It's a great initiative and so good for these youngsters that he came out to play this tournament.
Oh, absolutely. I think he's done a marvellous job for UAE cricket. He's been a brilliant servant of UAE cricket throughout the years, and now leading the side as well, doing a wonderful job. Oh, converts that into a full toss. That's another good shot, just away from the fielder. What a good shot that one, placing it perfectly. Another boundary for Zishan.
Quick use of the feet, taking it on the full and placing it past the fielder at long off. Keswani is not impressed. Have a look at that. Beautifully played. Powerfully done. No chance for the fielder. That's 4 more. Superb batting. 81 for 3 Reds after 8 overs.
Nine more required of 12 deliveries. Reds in a very strong position. Dubai have gone back to Ajman, who's given away just 3 in his first over, picked up a wicket as well. Can he produce a few more wickets? They'll need a miracle here to defend those 9 runs in 12 deliveries.
They need a miracle, certainly. And Ajman has got to produce possibly the over of his life, get 2 or 3 wickets here.
Yeah, he has to. But he's a wonderful lad. Very, very talented. Was part of the UAE under-19 as well. Starts off with a good delivery in the block hole, but that's a marvelous shot. Good fielding effort. Oh, just couldn't save that. Amar with a valiant dive, but it's resulted in a boundary.
Powerfully struck race. He's so strong through the offside. That bottom man really coming into play. That just flick of the wrist, the way he just came down hard on that one, going for that Yorker inside out. Great effort there from Badami. Oh, look at that. Just ricocheted onto the fence for 4.
That was a marvelous shot. Wasn't an easy shot to play through the wide long off region. Now down the ground towards long on. That might... nope. There's a fielder. Nilansh Keswani does well. Will only be a single. I thought it was struck pretty nicely, but long on pretty straightish on the boundary rope.
They need one more hit. 4 required for Reds to win another game here. They've been tremendous in this D10 2024.
Yeah, team to watch out for. Some of the teams have done so well in this tournament. Early days though, there are still a lot of games to go. So everybody playing for those semi-final spots and just trying to build up their team, get the balance right. Oh, that's a good delivery. Slower Yorker. Good change of pace by Ajman. I think he's bowled really well, barring that boundary, but that was off a very good delivery as well.
Not enough runs on the board, but he's bowled his heart out. 1 for 8. When the chips are down, the opposition batter is dominating, but he's one bowler who's kept the lid on.
Well, certainly, I think very impressive Ajman Ahmed in this game. Like you mentioned, when you don't have too many runs on the board, the opposition really tears you apart. But he's been bowling in the right areas, not giving them and those lengths that they are looking for, and they need to convert. Oh, low full toss has been played in the gap. Fielder makes a mess of that. Vansh Kumar just doesn't do it right, and that'll be the end of the game. That'll seal the deal for Emirates Reds. A great shot by Zishan. He finishes with great figures of 27 of just 11 deliveries, raised 9 of 8. They finished the game in style.
Low full toss there, but that should have been fielded in the deep. It's skidding on late in the night, the dew, and he just dived over that one. Another clinical performance from Reds. They won by 7 wickets and beaten batters in the middle. Shaking hands there, Rais Ahmed once again doing the job along with Zishan Abid, who's played a little cameo. And Dubai go down again comprehensively. A lot of work needs to be done, and they need to pull up their socks and relax a bit. Sometimes what happens is that you need to focus on the present, what lies ahead. And they got games coming up pretty shortly, so I expect a fight back from Dubai.
Oh, absolutely, they need to take the positives from this game. I thought that Aditya Shetty and Nilansh Keswani were brought a lot of positives. They did so well towards the end of the innings, got Dubai to a respectable total, but just not enough against a very strong red side. They did pick up Wasim's wicket early, but then the other batters stepped up. Zishan has been in the form of his life in this tournament. He's played so well. Rais, they still had Umair Ali Khan to go, Junaid Shamsu. But I think Dubai, they just need, like you said, to stay in the positive and just make sure they pick up their game. Match number 20, Emirates Reds winning this by 7 wickets. And the batting performance was done really well. 12 of 9 for Wasim, Hamdan 10 of 14. So the openers not able to contribute as much and not giving them a very good start. But Almas with those 21 runs of 11 deliveries. And then Zishan with 27 of 11, 9 of 8 for Rais. That's what helped them to chase down those 90 runs in just 8.4 overs. 11 extras helped them.
These are the extras, is one area they had to control coming into the few games coming up as well. Tremendous batting performance from Reds once again. Plenty of depth there. And that's the bowling there. Angad was impressive. His spell picked up a wicket as well. Mohammad Irfan, 2 overs for 90. Not enough runs on the board. Nilansh Keswani was expensive tonight. None for 28. Amar Badami and Ajman Ahmed picking up 1 wicket each. Not enough runs on the board.
Yeah, that was the problem. They didn't have enough runs on the board to chase those down. Let's have a look at the highlights. Wasim started off as usual with a boundary. And then Irfan was taken for some runs. He was wavered initially. Angad Nehru, I think he bowled really well. Was hit for a boundary, but he did pick up the wicket of Mohammad Wasim, forcing him to play away from his body. And a good catch in the D by Atar Rahman. Nilansh Keswani, well, he was a little too wayward. Norak Panoli not up to the standards. We saw some big hits coming in, and that's what helped them chase down. Amar Badami wasn't able to really stop the flow of runs. He did pick up a wicket. A very good catch in the deep by Atar Rahman once again. And then they picked up another wicket, that of Hamdan Tahir, trying to go across the line. That was a very good catch by the wicketkeeper, Fahad. Mohammad Irfan was brought back into the attack, but he too couldn't really stop the batters. Because Emirates Red, they were on a mission. Zishan Abed, as soon as he came into bat, he changed the complexion of the game. Hit some very good risk-free shots. A low full toss in the power play overs were taken for a lot of runs. This was one of the better shots he played away from the fielders. This was a forced shot, very nicely done, and that was the shot that sealed the deal for Emirates Red, getting those 2 points on the table. Match summary of match number 20 of the fan code Emirates D10 2024, powered by 7 districts. Dubai getting to 89 for 6 in their 10 overs, 43 of 19. A late flurry from Aditya Shetty, Amar Badami 12 of 10, Nilansh Keswani 11 of 5. Hafiz Almas picking up a couple of wickets. In the same over, Shahbaz Ali and Umair Khan with the wicket as well. Emirates Reds in response got to those 90 runs in just 8.4 overs, 27 unbeaten of 11 deliveries for Zishan Abed, Hafiz Almas 21 of 11, and Mohammad Naseem 12 of 9. Amar Badami, Angad Nehru, Ayman Ahmed, all three picking up a wicket apiece. And Emirates Reds at the end winning the game by 7 wickets. It's been a fantastic day of cricket here today. We've got 4 games lined up for you tomorrow as well. Let's have a look at what we've got in store for tomorrow. Emirates Blues will be taking on Emirates Reds in match number 21 at 3 p.m. Fujairah against Dubai, match number 22 at 5:15. Ajman will be taking on Emirates Reds for the second game of the day. That'll be match number 23 at 7:30 p.m. Sharjah, well, they'll be up against Fujairah. That'll be an interesting game. Fujairah will be playing their second game of the day. That'll be the last game of the day, match number 24. We'll be live from 7 District Stadium in Ajman. This has been fantastic tournament, the Emirates D10 tournament. The points table will be interesting to see which team has done well so far. Sharjah leading the roost. They've lost just 1 game. They're on 10 points. They've played only 6 games. Abu Dhabi at number 2, but they've played 8 games already. They've lost 3. They're on 10 points as well. Emirates Red, they've played just 5 games. They're on 8 points. A good, healthy net run rate for Sharjah. Fujairah, they're on 6 points. They've won 3, lost 3. Emirates Blues at number 5 with 4 points. Ajman at 2 points. And Dubai yet to win a game. They've lost all their 6 games. So teams need to really pick up and do well. Well, we'll head down to the sidelines for the presentation. Ahmed Khwaja with the player of the match.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation of the fan code Emirates D10 2024, powered by 7 districts. In match number 20 between Emirates Reds and Dubai, it was Emirates Reds who won the toss, elected to bowl first, and they restricted team Dubai to a score of 89, and they chased down the target of 90 in just 8.4 overs. A lot of notable performances, especially from Aditya Shetty, who batted really well, 43 of 19. Zishan Abed for Fujairah, for Emirates Reds as well, played really well, 27 of 11. It's now time to give the player of the match medallion that will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee. And that goes to the star all-rounder of Emirates Reds, Hafiz Almas, for 2 wickets to his name for just 3 runs and a quick-fire 21 of just 11 deliveries with the bat. A wonderful all-round show from Almas. Hafiz, बहुत-बहुत मुबारक हो. काफ़ी देर बाद आप कम बैक करें यूएई में और आते ही प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच परफॉर्मेंस.
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो शुक्र अल्लाह पाक का, और उसके बाद एमिरेट्स रेड का, ताहिर भाई का, और ऑब्वियसली हैदर भाई का, जिन्होंने ये सारी अपॉर्चुनिटीज़ हमें दी हैं. और हमारा काम है परफॉर्म करना, अल्लाह ताला करवाता है और हम उसी में.
अच्छा, हमने देखा था कि दुबई काफ़ी अच्छी बैटिंग करी थी, थोड़ी सी पार्टनरशिप लगी थी. आपका क्या गेम प्लान था जब आप बॉलिंग पे आए थे?
ऑब्वियसली लास्ट मैच में हमें स्कोर हुआ था तो उसको देखते हुए ये था कि रूम ज़्यादा नहीं देना, जितना बॉडी में और जितना पास बॉल करेंगे उतना बेहतर है, तो उसी को अप्लाई किया तो फ़ायदा हो गया उसका।
आपकी पावर हिटिंग तो काफ़ी मशहूर है, लेकिन आपने कुछ ज़्यादा ग्राउंड पे भी रोलिंग शॉट्स भी काफ़ी अच्छी लगाई थी। आप अपनी बैटिंग पे काम कर रहे हैं?
जी तो वो तो ऑब्वियसली साथ चलता रहता है, क्योंकि आपको पता है यहाँ पे जितनी क्रिकेट है कुछ सीखने को मिलता ही मिलता है आपको रोज़ ना, कुछ नया आप सीखते हो, तो उसी पे थोड़ा बहुत काम कर रहे हैं। तो पहले तो प्योरिटी बॉलिंग ही है, तो पहले उसको देखेंगे, उसके बाद इंशाल्लाह जो बैटिंग में होगा वो करेंगे।
और ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड आप किसके नाम करना चाहेंगे?
मैं आई लॉस्ट माई मॉम रिसेंटली, तो मैं उनके नाम करना चाहूँगा ये।
Well, condolences for that. Very well played today, Hafiz.
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
Well, that was the lovely Hafiz Almaz dedicating his Player of the Match award to his dearly departed mother. A wonderful performance coming in, and Emirates Red sealing yet another victory. That's all from the D10 for tonight. Join us tomorrow for more live action at 3 p.m. local time. Till then, take care and good night.